Coburn's Family Kitchen. My brother has had this fascination with fried apples. So I'm just finishing up a bunch of apples. So he needs a recipe. I don't know why he didn't pay attention to Grandma. What we started with, I started with about 5 Granny Smith apples, pretty good size. They don't call them Granny Smith because they're from your grandmother. They're a tart apple, they're a firm apple. And you want a tart apple when you're going to add some sweetness to it. So what I've got here are apples. Yes, nature's fruit, that is right. And they're fried apples because we're going to do them in a frying pan. That is amazing. So what I need, I'm going to put the heat on, let's say about medium high. I'm going to start out with some healthy stuff. Butter.
Butter.
You're eating a healthy apple. Healthy apples are good for you, but unhealthy apples are better. And that's what I like. A good, heart-stopping, send you to the hospital apple.
Can't get better than that.
You ever notice how the cameraman, and producer, or whatever they are, they like to chat. They like to get in on their stuff.
Yeah, why not?
So,
Can't take all the action.
what we're going to do is I'm going to take about, we'll say a half stick of butter. We'll start that in there. We'll just let it play. As you notice, my butter's melted, but you may have noticed that I put some electrical tape over the name of my oven. Why? I hate this oven. Anything with a glass top is not something to cook on. Love the wife, hate the oven, okay? Wife loves the oven. But that cut me out on my cast iron cooking on top of the stove because I like to shake things. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these apples, we're going to throw them in the butter. Oh, listen to that sizzle.
That smells good already.
See, he keep talking. He just keeps talking. I don't get it, but he just keeps talking.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Teddy's my producer, cameraman.
Hello.
I don't know what he is. He's the one shooting the picture, okay?
Just that little kid that you met, like, what, 7 years ago?
Yeah, I think he can eat, though. So what we got here is we got some brown sugar. So we're going to take let's say if I measured it out, I'd put it under a bunch.
Under a bunch.
Okay? And we're just going to get that brown sugar in there. And this is where the sweetness comes in. Remember the tart, the sweet, Granny Smith, not because it's my grandmother. Non-stick pan, boys and girls, wooden spoons, okay? Wooden spoons. Nothing like messing up a good non-stick pan. Oh, Jesus, look at that.
That's a blooper right there.
You gotta clean this sugar up.
Still good.
No, that's why. If I didn't have a glass oven, this would have gone down all over the place. So I guess that's one saving grace.
Also, black, I think, shows more of the dirt than the white, which is funny.
Another thing, too, you're supposed to use a special rinse. You're not supposed to use water and paper towel.
Right.
But the wife ain't here.
There you go. What if she watches this video?
You don't watch anything I do. Alright, so we got this going.
Alright.
So we don't want anything to burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my heat down to medium. So we're just going to watch this a bit. We want to make sure that all the apples are coated. And the good thing is, we're probably going to need some more brown sugar.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look how that just, oh, yeah. So my brother, I hope you're getting this.
After all these years, he's finally gonna know how to make them.
Butter, brown sugar, good God. Cut up some apples. So we got it on medium. Now we're just going to put a lid on that, which I wish I could do with the guy filming. And
So mean.
we're just going to sit here, watch grass grow or watch apples bake or fry. Okay?
Sounds good to
So
me.
we'll be back in a bit. Well, we're checking on our apples. And as promised, more brown sugar. Kind of want this to reduce a little bit. So I'd say that's about a bunch. I like to do things in bunches.
Smells so good right now.
Well, that's because you get the smell of the Granny Smith apple. But it's butter and brown sugar.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Just 3 ingredients, and yet you're getting a really good aroma.
Well, on Coburn Family Kitchen here, which by the way I am Coburn, we're our recipes are going to start out from pretty easy to I'd have to say, as far as the hardness range, I'm gonna say kind of easy. Pretty easy to kind of easy. So I think even a stoner can get this thing down. So, except you'd probably be eating half the apples before they get done.
Exactly.
So what we want to do, which I'd like to do with my cameraman, is put a lid on it. So now we're going to go back and let these simmer some more. Okay, so through the magic of cooking, look at them apples. That's what they're supposed to look like, children. Nice brown, runny.
Slobbering right now.
No, miss my feet, please. So, like I say, my brother Chip, now that I'm making this, you got to come in from Orlando, and you forgot to make something. Hopefully, it'd be one of Grandma's. I guess it'd be the Ohio Grandma. Her famous apple pie. So let's get a dish. Oh boy, doesn't that look neat?
I gotta do mine too.
Well, we'll just put these over here.
Presentation is key as well, huh?
We got somebody's coffee cup over here, not mine.
Wonder whose that could be.
So, we'll turn this off. We'll try and get these apples in here without burning the hell out of myself. This is not a good idea. Do not practice this at home.
We don't have an ambulance on hand, do we?
No. Make sure you get all that juice in there. And through the wonderful miracle of TV, easy there, sizzles. We have some biscuits. Very hot biscuits. And you can tell by the perfect roundness of each biscuit, I didn't make them. That could be another show.
Absolutely. Homemade biscuits.
But I have a feeling most of the people watching this show do not make homemade biscuits, so I'm not going to tell you what brand this is, but they are flaky and hot. So we'll get a little thing called a spatula here. So we'll take one of these biscuits, open that puppy up. I say, what can we do with a biscuit? Let's put some butter on it.
You could probably even soak it in some of this juice in here.
Probably could, but we're gonna let that juice. Let me find a spoon. Where would I find a spoon? Let's just say spoon drawer. Now let's get some of these. Look at that.
That looks so good.
That's one. I reckon you want one too, huh, Ted?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll tell you what.
I'd be insane if I said no, wouldn't I?
No, we're not saying that you're not. This is a family show. The reason why it's called Coburn Family Kitchen is I hope to have my mom, maybe my sister from Atlanta. They all come down here and they bring some of their recipes with them. We do get a family cookbook that was put together by my stepfather, and it's got some great recipes, so we'll probably be cooking some of those. Imagine if you want to get fancy for dessert, or if you're in the stoner crowd, you probably want to put ice cream over this.
Or whipped cream.
Or whipped cream. What I like to do, and you can do this when you're cooking the apples, when you get it in there, you can take a little bit of cinnamon and you can sprinkle it over the top. Mix all that up. It almost has a pie type of a flavor to it.
It does smell just like an apple pie.
So, if we're going to try some of this, like I say, this is old-fashioned stuff here. Remember the ingredients. I would have to put this one on easy. We'll work up to kind of easy, but that takes a little bit more time. Just like Grandma made them. My brother in Orlando, you're gonna love this. This is why I only do one show a week. Come on, man. This is why I only do one show a week. It just takes me that time to get over with it. So, hopefully you come back, Coburn Family Kitchen, next time. Enjoy my next recipe, which is going to be, we'll figure it out between here and next week, okay? Till next week, this is Coburn saying goodbye from Coburn Family Kitchen. This is about as much fun as watching paint dry. Degrees outside, and I need to cut the grass. So I think I'll peel some apples.
Helps take your mind off things, huh?
As long as I'm in the air conditioning.